Hey guys, so I wrote myself a list of some rules that I should implement in my life regarding self-care and self-love, and just to remind myself that self-love starts here and not here. Like, it's not just about relationships and how you let people treat you, it's about how you treat yourself and how you essentially look after you on a day-to-day basis. I just jumped right in this. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're here, like this video, subscribe. We love to have a good time over here. Okay, so these are in no particular order. These are just some things that I wrote down one day. So basically, challenge yourself. Know that anything that you want to achieve, you are worth the effort and the time it's going to take to achieve it. Like me, okay, I'm working on it, but I bought a guitar recently and I'm really trying to learn how to play the guitar, and it's so freaking hard. It's so hard. I used to play the clarinet. Obviously we all played the recorder. I used to play handbells, but none of those things are the freaking guitar. So I'm like, wow, this is really hard, but I can do it. Like, when you challenge yourself and set new goals for yourself, it builds self-confidence. So challenge yourself every day. Set new goals for yourself every day, every week. Write them down. Make a vision board. I've got a vision board. I should probably make another one. Make a vision board. Use a calendar. Use a planner. Plan out your goals and actually take the steps necessary every day to build those new habits and to reach those goals. So the next thing, it's hard because we live in an age of social media, but the next one is to be in competition with you and no one else. Just you. You are your only competition. I actually saw a video, I might even insert it if I can find it, but there's this video of this little girl and she was doing a dance battle. She recorded herself dancing and then battled against herself in the video, and she's probably 6 years old. You are your only competition. You can't compare your journey, your path to anybody else's, because you don't know what their path is. They could have had to go through so much more than you have. You literally have no idea what they're going through or what they have had to do to get to where they are. So you shouldn't compare yourself, because you're setting yourself up and you're not genuinely valuing your experience in your life, because you're special because of who you are and what you've gone through, and the fact that you're the only person who knows that. So take your experience and use your experience to enrich others. Basically, letting someone else or acknowledging someone else's shine doesn't dim your light. I think I said that correctly. There's room for everybody in these streets. We can all prosper. We can all shine. You know what I'm saying? We don't do. Make some shake. Tip my head back in the shower today and open my mouth like a champagne shower. I'm losing it. Yo, I'm trying to go out. I'm trying. Click the link in her bio. Unofficial rule on the list, listen to Blueface. Rule 2.5 was listen to Blueface's new album, Find the Beat. Rule number 3 is to do what you say you're going to do. And that doesn't just go for other people, that goes for yourself. So if you make yourself a promise, follow through. If you say, I'm gonna get up tomorrow at 5 a.m. and I'm gonna do all my laundry, when 5 a.m. comes, get up and do all your laundry. Setting a goal for yourself, implementing it, and following through. These things build self-confidence. They make you feel better about yourself. They make you feel good. Do things for yourself that make you feel good about yourself. You'll be more productive, and you won't feel the need to constantly nag yourself about, oh, I said I was gonna do this and blah. You don't need to wallow in self-pity over something you didn't do that you said you were gonna do, because you did it. So get off your ass and do it. One thing about this hair is that I hate it. I might do a video on it. This company told me to do a video on it, but they're not gonna like what I got to say. They're not. So send me good hair and you'll get a good review. Okay, here's one. I was really harsh on myself with this one. Value your time. I have such okay. Valuing your time means valuing yourself. Because if you dedicate your time to nothing, you're essentially dedicating yourself to nothing. Value yourself enough to put your life to good use. Yes. Like, I know the whole, oh, we're not put here to be productive, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, everybody has pipe dreams of being a millionaire and helping people. It's like you have to help yourself first. And if you don't value your time enough to, you know, do something constructive with it on a daily basis, then how are you going to be of use to anybody else? And how are you going to, you know, find your purpose and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're here to find purpose, right? Like, that's what you want out of life. You want purpose. You want a reason to do stuff. So dedicate yourself to something, please. It can be anything, really. It could be absolutely anything. Dedicate yourself to something bigger than you, or just you, if that's what you want. But make sure you're valuing yourself and valuing your time, because that, my friends, is important. It is true self-love. Sometimes I dedicate my time to Blueface. There are some times where I just come in my room and I lock the door, I turn on his music, and I just twerk. That is worth it to me because it makes me feel good. Dedicating 2 hours to Netflix, but also 2 hours to painting. Dedicate yourself to something. Your time is valuable. Your time is valuable and it is limited. Use it wisely. The next one is big for me because I anticipate the future a lot. So the next one is anticipate the future, basically. Anticipate the future. So you don't have to anticipate the future in a sense of like, oh, I need to be establishing generational wealth for me and my posterity right now, or I'm useless. No, it's literally you look around your room, you walk and you walked into your room, right? And you tripped over a pair of shoes. You don't want to trip over that same pair of shoes in 5 minutes, right? Take those shoes and put them in the closet. Like, you know you got to eat tomorrow, right? And the next day and the next day and the next day. So maybe on Monday, you meal prep. Like, little things like that to anticipate your future can go such a long way. Such a long way. Trust me. I always, like, tell myself, like, if I think about something, if I'm looking for something, I'm like, I hope I looked out for my future self. Like, that's always what I'm trying to do in every aspect, is I'm always like, oh, let me just look out for my future self. Like, and then when I, in a moment, experience, oh shit, this is the result of me looking out for my future self, I'm like, thank you. Like, I give myself a little pat on the back because I know that these things are gonna catch up to me and I know that it's worth it. Yes. All right, the next one, the last one, is to respect yourself, respect your belongings, and respect your space. You deserve to live in a clean and functional space. Have a place for everything that you own and keep it in its place, and respect yourself enough not to let others disrespect you and assert over your boundaries, or like make sure you assert your boundaries. Respect your space by setting rules and enforcing them. Like, bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house. You're in charge here. This is all about you. And whatever you say goes, because it's your space. It's your body. It's your stuff, sweetie. But doing things like that and keeping a consistent schedule or setting a routine for yourself, like, it builds your confidence, like, in the smallest possible way, and it adds up, you know? Like, you don't just wake up one day with a lot of something. You gotta build up little itty bitty bits of amounts of it over time, and then you have a lot. Okay, that's how that works. So you have to start small. Challenge yourself every day to be better than the person that you were the day before. Like, that's what I try to do. Like, and it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not an every single day thing. I'm not there yet. I don't wake up every single day and I'm on my shit. I'm not there yet. But at least a couple days a week, I'm like, oh wait, switch gears. Like, I need to be better than I was yesterday. And then it builds on itself. Maybe you'll have 2 good days a week, and then you stay consistent enough with those 2 good days a week, and then you have 3 good days a week. And then guess what? You got 4 good days a week. 4 good days a week, that's a good week, because you got 4 out of 7. That's more, over half the week, you had a good week. Challenge yourself every day and Compete with yourself. Do better than you did yesterday. Be better than you. Better than yourself. Not better than everybody else, because you don't gotta be better than everybody else. Better than you. Sis. Set the goals and standards for yourself and keep it pushing. Period. I know what I want. I know what I'm capable of. And I know I will eventually get there. So don't rush yourself. And also don't compare yourself to anybody else, because comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Valuing your time. Don't be letting these raggedy little boys take up all your time either. Don't be FaceTiming them. Don't be talking to them. Don't be texting them. Don't be calling them. Waiting for them to talk to you. You sitting on the phone on FaceTime with a boy who playing video games. Sis, put the phone down. Pick up a book. Do something you want to do. Don't let him waste your time. Please. I would really appreciate it if you didn't let him waste your time. Wholeheartedly. It's getting on my nerves. Don't let nobody else waste your time. Value your time. Value yourself. Please. I'm begging. Anticipate the future. Anticipate the future. Look out for your future self. You're going to be mad as hell at yourself. For what? And for what? When you could have just did what you had to do when you had to do it. It would have been done. Period. It's self-care. It is self-care. It is self-care. The main thing I want people to take away from this video is to center yourself in your life. I know that might seem like a weird thing to say, like when somebody is self-centered, it's usually a bad thing, but when you think about a lot of the other things that people tend to center in their lives, like I know a lot of women who center men in their life, and I will honestly link a video. I know a lot of people who center men and relationships in their lives. It's like a lot of black people center whiteness and white people in the way that they move throughout the world, and it's hard to not do that, but you also don't know that you're doing it a lot of the times when it's all you know, until somebody tells you, like, hey, like the way that you're living your life, you're centering it around men. The way that you're living your life, you're centering it around whiteness and white people. Know that you are capable no matter who is around you. Like, know that you're going to be good, that you're solid, that you can make something shake for you if there was nobody else around. Make sense? Center yourself in your life. You need to create the best life possible for you. So yeah, center yourself, boo. That's really all I have for you today. However, I'm just here to say that it is okay to love yourself. It's okay to like yourself. You don't have to be self-deprecating and like fake hate yourself, or even purposely not fake hate yourself, but like real hate yourself. Like, you shouldn't hate yourself. There's literally no reason you hate yourself. Like that's a statement that people make all the time. Like, I hate myself. Like I don't think anybody should hate themselves, and if you hate yourself, there's like, you can change that. Like, you can change that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, comment some things that you do for self-love, self-care, whether it be a freaking face mask every Thursday, or I don't know, you buy yourself $1,000 worth of clothes every 6 months. Let me know how you take care of you in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.